Yo, 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 yo. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, people? As we do it here, and you know what it is. As you see on the screen, it is the STS for this evening. I'm your host, K Styles, the sixth man in the building. And to the screen right, you know him as the senator. It is Mad White Sports.
Yes, sir. This is he.
Thouest shall see that this show is where we take some of our own conversations behind the scenes and give them for y'all entertainment and for y'all thought provoking curiosities.
Mm-hmm.
So today's STS, like you said, man, before we get right into that, man, hey Mike, man, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I feel wonderful, honestly.
Mm,
Feel
mm,
real
mm, mm,
good,
mm.
man.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So you can catch this show on 6MK Live channel as well as Mike. What's the other channel? Mike Listen TV.
TV, that's it.
There you go. There you go. So today's conversation that we're having right here, this show is not really a Atlanta Falcons conversation, even though you might get a little dab of Falcon here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't expect a lot of people to really watch these type of shows because let's just be honest. If it's not Atlanta Falcons, a lot of these people really ain't gonna watch it.
Oh, absolutely not.
So we already know what the deal is. So today's topic that we have right here, um, we're going to be talking about positivity versus negativity, and we're also going to be giving our thoughts on the idea of disdaining. Yeah, I knew I spelled that wrong. Disdaining the things you cannot have. So before we get right in, so Mike, man, what what is how do you feel about that when you hear that? Well, first of all, how do you want to start this off, man? Do you want to start off with the positive, negative? Let's start there.
Yeah.
To kind of ease people. Let's start there so we can kind of ease the people into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's speak on the idea of positive versus negative.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think what it is I think a lot of people get it kind of confused. Well, let me just say it like this. When you look at Bad Bite Sports, when you look at Six Man K Styles, when you look at the Unholy Alliance, what you see is perceived as what a lot of people would call negative content. And when you think of negative, Mike, what's your takes on that, man? How do you feel about the term negative when it comes perceived to us?
I mean, the thoughts of negativity as it pertains to us, like it, it has always been largely due to us saying things in a manner that someone may not like. and you push certain buttons.
Mm.
When you push certain buttons and stuff like that, like I said, you end up doing things, um, or saying things to people that, like I said, that just rubs them the wrong way for whatever reason, whether it's them not understanding or not willing to understand. But you push the button, so that's people don't like their buttons to be pushed. Some people don't like to be poked. I remember that feature on Facebook where people would just poke you out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, who the hell is this poking me? That's how people
Uh,
are.
yeah, yeah, that poke feature was kind of stupid. I don't know what they thought in that, and to do that, I just thought it was
Mm-hmm.
just a waste of damn time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the reality of all this stuff that we do, um, I think a lot of people, like I said, no matter what you do, whether it is how you approach things, somebody is going to get offended, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And I think what a lot of people kind of get confused on the idea of positive and negative, it just always just comes down to who is afraid to really go there. Because no matter what you say, somebody's going to be offended either way or either not. Because
Mm-hmm.
just like what we're going to talk about with positivity, everything is subjective, just based solely on who consumes the information. MVM, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? We kind of having a bridge day. Um, like you said, man, if y'all got a chance to check out OG Sam beforehand, make sure you go ahead and check him out. Like you said, man, just doing some different things today. But going back to what you're talking about, man, it's just that idea of what we kind of stand for is we can't worry about who is offended by what, because what ends up happening there is if we're worried about offending somebody based on what we say, and it's not the majority but it's only a few people,
Mm-hmm.
then we start putting ourselves in the box where now we just scared to do anything. And I think that's just one of the worst. I think that's just one of the worst. That's just literally just a bad attempt of just trying to conform the people to like you, and it's dumb to me.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Like I said, man. I me personally is how I view it. I don't think there's a such thing as a negative or a positive when it comes down to to podcasting. I think it just comes down, unless you're talking about physically harming people and you going out of your way to tell people to not like this person because this person did this or whatever the case may be. I don't think there's a such thing as a negative or a positive content. I think when it comes down to content, to be honest, it's a lot of life lessons, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And me, for example, perfect example, when I almost got, well, I got hemmed up for stealing. Man, I we went on a whole rampage of this stealing shit. This for absolutely no reason. I think I was like 17 when I did it. We
Mm-hmm.
just went on rampage because we used to just do stuff because we bored in the neighborhood. And I'm sure y'all used to do the same thing. We get bored, throw rocks at people, beat people up. Like we did all that type of stuff. And when I got hemmed up at 17 years, 17, almost 18, um, I it got to a point like, all right, so why am I really doing this stuff? I'm saying like, why am I really doing this? Am I doing this for some sort of gain, or I'm just doing this just to be doing it? And that right
Mm.
there was like, all right, I'm just out here just doing the dumb shit, trying to get attention. That's literally what I was just trying to get attention. Because we would literally sit and compare with each other who stole the most stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that like that's one of the main reasons why I don't believe in like positive or negative content as far as creating is concerned. Because I think it only turns negative because a negative or positive based on the people and how they feel at that particular moment.
Right.
So it's subjective. See, I would want to just talk about the things that I want to talk about just to get some stuff off my chest.
Mm.
But somebody might take it personally. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have been doing that shit. That's some evil, mean stuff. How dare you do that type of stuff? I'm like, bro, I'm just saying it just to get off my chest. But you taking it personally. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I always thought that as
Mm.
far as content creating is concerned, like it's always subjective.
Because it's a dangerous approach because now you're trying to paint yourself into a box.
Yeah.
And like you said, that could go well for one group of people.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as for personal growth and as far as trying to, you know, expand a certain thing, like you said, if it goes back to what I said, if you sit here whether you're worried about if somebody's going to get offended about this or somebody's going to be loved about it. If you got the mindset of I don't want to offend anybody, that's a bad feeling to have
Mm-hmm.
because just like you said, just between what we represent, especially what we've done here in the last few years of doing this. Like I said, I could say chicken noodle soup and somebody's gonna take it offensive. That's to the point that where it is right now.
Right.
Ski, what's happening, man?
What's going on, Skeet?
I mean, you kind of experienced that here recently,
Yeah.
where where you made a joke to a guy in particular, which was actually a compliment,
Yeah, I was actually more complimenting than anything.
but he took it as you was taking a dig at him.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to what the perception is of what you and I are when it comes to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like when we use a Star Wars reference here. It's the dark force. It's the light.
Yep.
It's the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be perceived as the bad. We're going to be perceived as the bad just for the simple fact that we don't conform to the good.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, positive, negative, or whatever the hell y'all won't call it. If you're one or the other, if you're one or the other, it becomes an echo chamber.
Yeah.
See, when I see the term positive when it comes to us, I look at it as a code word.
Mm.
In this particular instance right here that we're speaking of. If anybody is using the term positive as a reference to kind of have the thought of we're not Mike or we're not Kev. It's a call. It's a calling card for fuck Mike and fuck Kev and everything you stand for, without saying it.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the funny part about it. That only pertains to really just a group of individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Because while 4 or 5 people may perceive us or may perceive certain people as negative or as lower than human dirt, it could be 5 people that think that, but it's going to be 7 or 8 people that look at them that look at it and say, okay, yeah, I may like you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest with you, Mellow Mike wasn't going to work for your ass. We tried that.
No, that was a nightmare.
We tried that for. We tried that. We tried that. We tried to push
Oh,
that
boy.
shit for a whole goddamn week.
That shit was a nightmare. People was like, yeah, we don't want this. We don't want this at all.
That Mellow Mike shit wasn't gonna work. We tried it for a whole week.
The people wasn't buying, and we were uncomfortable.
Motherfucker getting messages talking about what the fuck wrong with Mike. I ain't used to this. I ain't used to this positive shit, though. I need him to rant.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
But like you said, it's just funny how you gonna be demonized for being one way, but get demonized for being another way. That don't make any sense. That's wild. So if that is the public perception of it, if it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
That was that you asked the question. If you're going to get demonized for being Mellow Mike, and then get demonized for being Mad Mike, what sense does that make? If you're gonna hate my guts, I'm gonna give you a reason. I'm not gonna have you hate my guts because I tried to do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. A lot of people just is the misconception of what and how the approaches is on this side of things. You're gonna despise the content rather we're mean or nice. So fuck that. Like I said, I rather be the bad guy for you to hate me instead of being the good guy and you despise me. I don't like that. That's a waste of damn time.
Well, kind of funny that you're saying this because it was explained to me by my family that I was kind of destined to be an asshole. I didn't really have a choice. Because from what I understand, my great grandfather was an asshole. My grandfather was an asshole. In fact, you know them old wooden rocking chairs they used to make.
Mm-hmm.
So one day my grandfather got mad and because somebody kept touching my grandmother. And he told him over and over again, hey, chill out, man, relax. They had been drinking, but he just kept touching my grandmother. And he just took that old wooden, and mind you, like my grandfather was literally the same size as me, but he was 300 pounds. So he was essentially truth. That's my grandfather. That's so he was a big dude. 6'3", 6'4", 330 pounds. So he took that, picked him up, and
he was one
went
sexy.
across his
He was
head.
one sexy looking man then. He was one
Yeah,
sexy
yeah,
looking man. He
yeah, yeah. That's what he. And that's why I be fucking with Truthful Lie. He don't know that, but he's literally the same size as my grandfather. So I'm saying that to say it's like when they all come down to it, man. It's like I think most people just have a they just have a perception of what you should be at the end of the day, and if you don't fit into that, like it's nothing you could really do about it. So ain't no need for me to even care. Like I said, I'm just predestined for certain things and predestined to just not give a fuck. And it's not because I just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. And it's not that they trying to make you feel some type of way. They just don't give a fuck. They mind be on other shit.
There you go. What's up, Truth, man? Like you said, we got a very interesting conversation going on here. So, what Mike is talking about is the perception of being positive versus the perception of negative. And basically, what Mike was just talking about is when, especially when it pertains to myself and him, we're considered negative. Well, like you said, we ain't shit if we negative, but we ain't shit if we positive. And basically, it's just that if you live to try not to offend nobody when you ain't shit for being positive, hey, gotta be the bad guy. Am I correct?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, at the end of the day, man, you ain't gonna be able to please everybody. That's what it all boils down to. I mean, because
Exactly.
it's it's all about how you receive the message. You got some folks that already come into it with their fist balled up, or with they they already have triggered. So as soon as you say something, I know we've all heard of the listen to reply, right?
Yep.
You know, you having an argument. You know, you having an argument. Listen, I ain't trying to bring your business on here. You and Shell having a disagreement, and you talking and you talking and you talking. And as soon as she got them hear that one magic word and one magic phrase, she got them go ape shit. That's to listen to. You know what I'm talking about. That
That's
listen
that
to
that
reply.
that 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 sounds like the exact shit we deal with on this internet
Yeah. Hmm.
every day. You don't listen to anything, but you listen for one trigger word for you to
Yep.
respond in your emotional to emotionally respond to some shit just because you want to get your damn frustrations out. We deal with this shit all the time. And that's why I say it's fucking hilarious to me, to be honest with you.
Like you say, it's like we are a lot of people's emotional punching bag. I had to think about that when you said it, and it makes a whole lot of sense. And once you know what, by you giving that analogy, I'm gonna now watch how I respond to I'm gonna call it the mental health responses. I'm gonna watch how I respond to them,
mm-hmm.
because as they say, two wrongs don't make a right, and ain't no reason for me to keep. I know me. See, y'all already know how I am. Simple shit, dumb shit irritates the fuck out of me. So
We know,
and,
yeah, 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 yeah. We definitely know that.
so
Yes, it do.
and see, and Mike and y'all, Mike and K Style be working with me hard, man. I got to get those brothers credit because they be working with me hard, because I loses I go ape shit, like I go bananas when somebody say some dumb shit and they know it's dumb. That's the thing
Mm-hmm.
about it, and just because they can't handle well, my perceived. I'm gonna use the word perceived. If they can't handle my perceived truth, they say some dumb shit. And that shit makes me fucking go bonkers. Like like I go ape shit. And I'm talking about like I have a pistol in my hand. I'm ready to shoot the TV, all that shit. Like, but it's a 12-step process with me. Right now, I'm like a junkie in rehab. I, I'm working on myself, y'all.
See, I'm the push. I'm the one that pushes the buttons with truth, and K Styles is the counselor. So I'm the one that irks him, and K Styles say, "All right, this is why Mike is doing it." You know what I'm saying? So it's like a team. I
Good
don't
cop,
like.
bad.
I don't want
It's
to say
kind of
it
like
like
good.
this.
It's kind of like good cop, bad cop.
It is good cop, bad cop.
Oh
So
yeah, oh yeah,
that's
y'all. Oh yeah, y'all. They don't have me. They don't have me in their blunder before. With the, yeah, 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 yeah. It's been times. Good old K Style been on the fuck shit too. And you know what? I had to think about it. What hurt me the most was I was in denial about K Style. See, I knew Mike wasn't worth shit. I know Mike and Sam ain't worth shit. And I love my cousin, and my cousin ain't worth shit. Uh, uh, but 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 with K Style, I was in denial about K Style. He had to show me that he wasn't shit.
Cam ain't shit too.
Yeah, he had to show me that he wasn't shit.
I guess my way of not being worth shit isn't me yelling or anything like. But speaking of K Styles not being shit, like I said, what also kind of adds to this conversation is I want to talk about, and this is kind of a sidebar here, is the idea of twisting words. Because this right here is kind of what my reputation on the internet is. Twisting words.
Because oh shit, my bad. Oh, I had it on mute. Goddamn it.
I was like, God damn.
I'm doing my normal. I'm the
backstage
producer
stuff.
and that's why K Styles got to host the show because I'm the producer. I'm trying to get everything straight and yeah. So my bad. I'm sorry.
I have a retort to that. I have a retort to that. So when you can go ahead and finish K Style.
Yeah.
It's something I want to say to that.
Leo, Forgotten World Community, what's going on? So, like you said, this sidebar here is about the idea of what is known as twisting somebody's words. Like I said, this is kind of what my reputation on this internet space is. I guess I have the gift of quote unquote twisting people's words.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny to me because a lot of times I always ask the question, how can I twist something that somebody said?
Okay. Can I go from there real fast?
Go ahead, do your thing.
That's the exact fucking question I'm at. Tell me how in the entire fuck can I twist your words that come out of your mouth?
Your mouth.
When I heard somebody say that shit, I can get it when somebody say accuse me of wordplay. That's cool. That's cool. All right, that's fine. To me, that's still mental health, but I can accept that. But to tell me that I'm twisting your words
That came out of
you
your mouth.
formulated, that came out of your fucking mouth, is some of the most mentally unhealthy shit that I done heard in my fucking life. I don't care who say it. It's folks that I got mad love when I say that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say it, this shit is crazy. That's mentally unhealthy. That's my little cousin y'all here in the background. She whining about probably the hot sauce. Yeah, that's my little
Mentally
cousin y'all here.
unstable.
Yeah. She whining about the hot sauce. She got them. She a bully when it comes to hot sauce.
Oh, trust
Yeah,
me. Most women love hot. They
she
love
put
the
some
hot
goddamn
sauce.
ice cube. She put some ice cubes with hot sauce. She drank that shit.
Oh wow.
But nevertheless, how in the hell can I twist? Kevin, how can I twist your word? Mike, how can I twist your word? Please explain to me. How can I twist what y'all say? How can y'all twist what I say?
I mean, shit, that like me, shit. I probably like it that you damn twist my words up, my evil ass. I probably love the shit.
Yeah.
I probably start laughing or something,
Well,
knowing
see,
me.
that's
See.
what. Well, that's the son of the Palpatine part of you, diabolical motherfuckers. Just
Right.
diabolical as hell.
My thing, my thoughts on this twisting words thing. A lot of times, and this is my observation on it. A lot of times, what it is, it's code word for it is code word for how dare you interpret what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, when you in truth, you know this, and Lord have mercy, we done had counseling about this shit about the twisted words part. A lot of times, what it comes down to is people will make a statement to refute what you said, but what they won't do is they won't have context to what they said, and they just thinking that what they say is law. So I'll use for an example here. I'm gonna use for an example. We're gonna use an Atlanta Falcons example here.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good example for you. I got a good
Go
example,
ahead.
and
Go ahead.
it can lead into uh, the show that I got coming up. Yep, the truth is back. We're going to talk about is Matthew Thomas Ryan a first ballot Hall of Fame. So here it is. Matt Ryan Matt Ryan is a choke artist. Now go. Well, if you say Matt Ryan's a choke artist, I come back and say, well, ain't four people in the history of football got more fourth quarter comebacks than him. Then you say, I'm twisting your words. Is that a good example?
Yeah.
Yeah, because what you did was when you talk about Matt Ryan being the first ballot Hall of Famer, like you said, whether it be some truth to not, of course, the response you're going to get is all going to be emotional based. But because they didn't add no context or didn't add a fact behind it, and they just went off an emotion, and you countered it with a fact, that's where the quote twisting the words. Like I said, I'll use Matt Ryan in another example. Like you said, choke off. This was the example I was gonna go. Matt Ryan is trash because he didn't win a Super Bowl. You know, that's one of the
Mm.
main ones right there.
Mm.
So then you counter with well, neither did any other quarterback in Falcons history. So what you're saying is if Matt Ryan is trash, everybody else is trash.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God.
Now you're now you get the comment of twisting my words around
Mm-hmm.
because I
Oh my
refuted
God.
an emotional take with a fact. And you
So
gotta think
now,
about we live in a time right now, and this is the shit that we've been dealing with on this internet, especially the last couple of years, where you have a lot of people that will make a lot of emotional comments.
so now you got a lot of folks who got to go back and walk back some of the shit that they done said about Mr. Vick or anybody else who they felt like was a good Falcons quarterback.
Right.
They got to walk back. They got to walk back all of that because they got to attach their emotions to what they
Mm-hmm.
put to Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And when we successfully try to tell them that, we're twisting their words. Y'all see where we're going now? Everybody out there
Yeah.
in the chat, make sure y'all hit the buttons. Make sure y'all hit them buttons.
Hit
We
them
stay
buttons.
live.
So yeah. So what my idea of what twisted words is based on what I've seen and what I've quote unquote experienced is when somebody tell you you're twisting their words, it's them making a response to you that they're making a response to you with no context. So basically,
Yeah,
it's like an open sentence. It's an open sentence. So, cause like you
they
said, we
can't
used the
find they
example.
can't find a fact. They can't find a fact to refute your facts.
Or
Basically,
or they leave it open for themselves to interpret it in the moment. You know what I mean by that,
There
right?
you go. That's what
Yep.
I was about to get into.
Yeah. See, they don't have that they don't have an idea, so they leave it open so they can change the conversation, but you don't have the right to change the conversation
Hmm.
because they responded emotionally. Anytime people respond emotionally, you leave yourself vulnerable to somebody else catching onto what you have to say.
Honestly, Mike and Kev, I've been guilty of that, but I've had the ability to check myself
Yeah.
Shit,
later down the
shit,
line. I'm
shit.
not going
Hell,
to immediately go ahead.
hell, we've all done that. Like I said,
I know
we're
I
not saying
have.
that we don't do that. We've all done that. Go ahead, True.
Now, but I'm not going to immediately check myself. I'm gonna continue to. If I'm an asshole in the moment, I'm gonna be super asshole, Mister Asshole.
Oh, he do it to me almost every chance he get, y'all. Every
Okay, Mike.
chance he get.
Okay, Mike. We get it. Okay. All right. I said. I said.
I'm complimenting you. You look.
I said I'm trying to change. All right. God damn. I said I'm trying. Damn. Will you let me try to change? No. I mean, listen. We ain't
Well,
perfect.
you better than Sam because Sam would probably
Now,
ignore me for 2 weeks.
Sam ain't changing. He gonna stay on.
Sam
He gonna
gonna
stay
ignore
in
me for two
asshole mode.
weeks. Yeah, he gonna ignore everybody for 2 weeks, or at least a week.
Oh, shit, Sam. Boy, don't let Sam get pissed off. That's something. That's something that was going down that month one time. I damn near went to his house check on. I damn near went to
Yep.
his house check on.
Them,
Boy, that son of something.
motherfucker, everybody had to show up to the house, make sure that motherfucker was still alive.
Motherfucker was
Yeah.
out. That motherfucker heated at everybody, boy.
All
Yeah.
you gotta do is disagree with him when it comes to that goddamn Jordan James
Oh
debate.
yeah. Oh yeah.
If
Mhm.
you disagree with him, it's hell to pay, Jack. That's all. Hey, boy, that's something big. My OG party loaded about 41 goddamn videos when when I told him
Back to back to back.
Yeah.
when I told him James ain't Jordan. Lord have mercy, would I do that? Well, I think I'm gonna
But
say some positive shit about Lamar Jackson. I just want to see.
see now,
Yeah,
see,
he gonna
see,
lose. No, you trying to start a war
see, you
now. You
trying to
trying
start shit. You trying to start shit over here. But
That's
like I
something we
said,
better
man,
not go to the city of Baltimore. But go ahead though.
but but yeah, man, like you said, that's usually like that's one of like the biggest things that's always said about a lot of the people in this group. Like I told Mike, one of the most dangerous from what I've experienced is dealing with these motherfuckers that we've been dealing with. One of the most dangerous words that you can use, truth. You know what the most dangerous word
It's a
in the
four.
dictionary is?
It's a four-letter word to me. What is it?
It's a three-letter word. The most dangerous word that you can use in this
to.
space is
Yep.
why. Why
Oh
is a
Lord.
dangerous word.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
Oh
say
boy.
facts. FACT.
No,
But I'm sorry.
facts is dangerous too, but why has a lot more. For some reason, from my personal experience, why just has a very it's like a lot
It
of
feels like a
hatred
personal
towards.
attack. It feels like a
Well, here's the
personal
thing.
attack.
Here's the thing. Like if somebody, if I if I state my opinion, all right, because we all state opinions.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with stating opinions out there, folks. We don't
Right.
go in on y'all for stating opinions. Where we go in on y'all is you don't have a fact to back up your opinion. See, that's where we excel all the alliance,
Mm-hmm.
the
There you go.
regulators, the heavy hitters. That's where we excel at. And that's why we are so loathed. That's why we're so disliked. That's why we're so. I'm talking about. Listen, this motherfucker got a voodoo dolls of truth, man. Mike K. Styles. Like sometimes when I wake up, my goddamn knee hurt. Somebody stab me in the knee with a goddamn pen. Look, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a bad guy. I just tell you what God knows, what we all seek and speak. And what do we all seek and speak?
the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Why does that bother y'all when somebody tell you the goddamn truth? Why? Why is me telling you the truth bothering you? And please, folks, calling me a hater does not win the debate for you. You a hater. Oh, the debate's over. I won. No, 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 no. You need to go check your emotions. It's not our job to manage your emotions after we tell you the truth. Now, cause I think I'm gonna cover a lot of shit that y'all been wanting to cover. Are we
See,
perfect? Absolutely not. And see, that's another thing. Folks want us to be perfect. All right. You want us to be a punching bag, but we can't punch back. And then you
Oh
want
boy.
you want to throw a jab, but we don't answer with jabs. We go for kill shots. Like we don't have time to jab. Cause see, we got so much shit going on. We got so much content to put out, so we ain't got time to jab back and forth. So you throw a jab, we gonna throw a haymaker. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt bad. But it ain't that personal. I think I helped y'all cover something a little bit. My fault. I get a little carried away. I get a little carried
no,
away
no,
from the
no,
truth.
no, no. You preaching to the choir, man. Like I said, you
Yeah,
keep on going if you got some more to add to
yeah.
that.
But see, at the end of the day, man, back to the original. Um, your original point, because you know what I get high, I get go to a tripping. What's your original point? Okay,
The
sir.
ri- the original point that is the twisting of the words
The
part
twisting of the
of this.
word, yeah.
Yeah. My original point is a lot of times when people usually tell you you twisting your words, it's a person that's coming at you with an emotional take. And the fact that you won't stoop to the level of the emotion, and you're kind
Reacting
of
to their emotions.
Or or you won't you won't bend to their emotions. It's like
They
wait, hold on. You
realizing
said
they're stupid. They just
yeah.
realizing that the things that they're
And
really
and
upset
instead
about is
of them
really
just recognizing that they stupid, they'll tell you stuff like, how many times y'all been told this? Oh man, you just want to be right.
yep.
Nah, I don't want to be what I am. I don't have to want to be what I am.
Mm-hmm.
How can I want to be what
oh
I am?
I don't get. Well, Mike gets that. I get. So you think you know everything? That's the one I get
No,
right there.
no, I don't think
I'm
I know
more of an
everything.
asshole about what I see. Kev,
Yeah,
see the thing is, Kev and I get accused of being the know-it-all. The thing is with us is that we get accused of being. I get accused of being the asshole about being right. They don't want me to
about
be
being
an
right.
asshole about it.
How can I be an asshole about being right? God Almighty!
because you're the person that they don't want to be right.
But you tell me, I just want to be right. No, I don't have to just want to be what I am. No, let's reverse that. You want me to be wrong.
Shit, I'll be
That's
wrong
what it is.
about some shit, but I'm gonna be an asshole about being wrong.
Only thing I would be wrong about is if I only got 40 and she charged 60. Other than that, I don't care about. So what?
I
So
look
what?
at it I look at it like this. Somebody that'll usually tell anybody so you think you know everything. It's somebody and they feelings for the fact that they can't rebuke what you said. And
That's
Well,
all
there
it
you
usually
is.
go.
and usually and I always you say it like this. The dumbest guy in the room thinks he knows everything. The smartest guy in the room is always learning. So if you think I'm the smartest guy in the room, that's you projecting the fact that that's a projection.
You confirming the shit that's in your head already. Okay. If you think I'm the smartest
Now
one, you confirming that you stupid. That ain't got
there,
nothing to
there,
do
there,
with me.
there is to me a flip side to that. You literally do have some people who feel as if though they are the smartest men in the room, and they be dumbing in a bag of rocks. So yes, you've heard me. Hey, listen. If anybody said, "Well, Truth done said that before," yeah, I have, because I already know I'm right and you dead ass wrong. Ain't no way you can prove to me. I, ain't no way you can prove to me that you're right and you dead ass wrong when I got proof that you're dead ass wrong and I'm right. Hope I ain't confused nobody with that.
Nah. We got a common sense crowd over here, so they
Yeah,
they they
yeah,
gonna get pretty much everything.
yeah. Like so it's a lot of shit that people say. I'll be honest with you, man. I be mind blown. I'm talking about. I be like, he didn't say that. No, he did. Kel be like, yes, he did. He
He
said it.
said that.
Like,
He said
It's a
that.
like,
normal occurrence to us.
I will never recover. And I know y'all gonna laugh when I say this. I will never recover from ball placement specialists. My God, my
Yeah,
God.
that
Ball
motherfucker really
placement
said that.
specialist, but I'm like, y'all really came up with this goofy ass statistic. You came up with this goofy ass shit.
He is
Like,
he is not a ball placement specialist. Boy, if you don't go somewhere and sit your country ass down somewhere, and see that's what and see this is folks that see, and I have to apologize in advance when I say some offensive shit, because if you say some dumb shit, I'm gonna 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say you gonna feel offended. My response, and like I said, that shit drives me fucking nuts.
there you go.
Like, good God Almighty, ball placement specialist. And
Wait a minute, what the? I like, cause I remember when you first heard that truth, and that was the first question I asked. I said, "What the fuck is a ball placement spin?" I'm about to say, ain't the quarterback supposed to place the ball anyway?
good God Almighty,
You just came up with a whole nother category to make yourself seem like you smarter than what you are. Nigga, the quarterback is a ball play. The quarterback has to place the ball for the wide receiver to catch it.
That don't make you a fucking specialist though. You
So that
just
make you a
doing what the
special. That means you doing your damn job.
mm.
like. And this analytics shit, the motherfuckers now, when you come up with facts to refute their dumb shit, now you got folks want to start leaning on analytics. And guess what? I don't give a fuck how much you analyze. I'm gonna still go back to that same goddamn truth. I'm gonna
For
still go back to
example,
that same truth.
for example, anytime there are rules, you can make up what the rule is. You only get 2 chances, you only get 3 chances, or you get 4 chances. So when there's a rule set in place, that like there's always an opportunity where numbers are going to be perceived to be wrong. For example, like you only get so many chances to make a fourth down conversion, right? So
Mm-hmm.
naturally, it's either two things. There's no middle ground with fourth down conversions. It's either going to be super high or it's going to be super low because you don't get many chances. So the numbers are always going to be skewed. So when people come up with these, the analytics say this. I mean, it's not level. It's not a level playing ground when it comes down to certain
I got to draw that my goddamn hot
numbers.
sauce.
So that's the
Our
stuff we
asshole gonna be
talking
burning.
about.
Damn, I
You
muted
That's
over
my
the
there?
thing that we talk about.
damn, I might not
Well,
be muted. Y'all can hear me?
nah, we heard you talking about
Oh,
that hot sauce.
my goddamn little cousin, man. My goddamn little cousin there look good. They gonna drink hot sauce, man. Her asshole gonna be burning.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, man. You good. But we just live in a time right now where, like I said, if we go back to the bad might commandments, and this is where it
Oh
comes
Lord.
back down to, where it says common sense forbidden, emotions is law. This is the shit that we talk about, because this is the shit
Yeah.
that is constantly have to deal with. Let me say that again. Common sense is forbidden, emotion is law. Like, I'm gonna use for an example here. If you're told that your content offends people and you need to take it down, if I ask you the question, okay, what is it? And then you refuse to answer what content you, if I ask you what content is what's offensive and you refuse to say what content was offensive to you,
My God.
yeah,
That's responding off an emotion, which has
exactly.
nothing to do with me personally.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with your emotions and how you view things is how you view it.
Mm-hmm.
That's your reality. That doesn't make
Right.
that my reality. Because
Or
like
or
we
or
don't even know if it's reality. You could just be
mm,
making it up because somebody coerced you into feeling a certain type of way. And we've
mm-hmm.
had that happen a lot. I mean, look at Donald Trump right now. That dude up here just he's just doing shit just for the fun of it. He think it's funny.
Man,
Like
like
he
my
ain't
listen.
he ain't even he look, I don't even think the motherfucker racist. I just think he's just a jackass just doing shit just to piss people
I be
off.
trying to tell folks. I be trying to tell folks he ain't racist against no color. He racist against your goddamn your
he
status.
he think
If
everybody
you
see he think everybody that's below him stupid. That's all
yeah,
it
That's
just
all
comes
it
down.
that's what
is.
it is. He think everybody that don't ain't in his tax bracket stupid.
hmm
You dumb if you're not in his tax bracket.
Right. But like you said that like you said that's just what it comes down to. Is like if I like if you want me to change something, like I said, I'm not guaranteeing to change anything, but I would take it under consideration. But if you're telling me that I offended you, but then I ask, what is it about? What did I do to offend you? And you say, never mind, I don't want to tell you what offended me.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not gonna change. I mean, like that's the whole reason why we asking you what offended you, so we can at least talk about it, come to some kind of common conclusion. But like
Mm-hmm.
if you refuse to tell us or have a conversation or even get to know a motherfucker based off of what somebody else has said, a lot of times, like I mean, to be honest, we weren't we didn't come in being the unholy alliance. We became the unholy alliance because that's what the fuck y'all gave us. You didn't give us a chance to be positive. Y'all automatically because we talk a certain way, we share content and we entertain a certain way. Y'all automatically threw us in the evil box.
Abrasive. That's pretty much what
Mm-hmm.
it is.
That's
You
it.
got you got
We too
demonized for
abrasive
being
for y'all.
abrasive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't phony.
But the thing is, what we said from the beginning is, we are not for everybody. That has been the main mantra of these channels since 2020. We
Yep.
are not for everyone. Let me say that again, true. Like you said, if the quote for the channels is, "We are not for everyone," what makes you think that we are going to conform to make you feel good? We're not trying to be positive and or negative. Nigga, we putting the shit out there. And however the fuck you feel is however the fuck you feel.
It's your feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you
What's up?
this. There are times you're gonna be offended, and you should be.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say some shit like this, we don't give a fuck. Like whenever I hear somebody talk about we shouldn't have moved them churches because we lost a close game because Raheem forgot to call a timeout. You go you gonna feel disrespected at what the fuck I got to say to that. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you the single most ignorant son of a bitch on the planet. So yes, that's why I have to apologize in advance. So I might not be for you.
Right. And it goes back to the main conversation that we have for the show. And this is a quote. This is disdain the things that you cannot have. Ignoring them is the greatest revenge. This is the 36th law and the 48 laws of power right here. Um, so pretty much when you hear that, like I asked Mike this, so when you hear that term or that sentence, what is your thoughts? I'm gonna read it again. It says, disdain the things that you cannot have, ignoring them is the best revenge.
To me, that kind of got there self-explanatory, really. I mean, shit. How you read it? How you read it? How it makes the most sense? How you read it? How it made the most sense?
Right.
You use one key word: ignoring.
There you go.
Ignoring, and then revenge. How about that? The best revenge was to ignore. Wow.
Yeah. It's common sense, ain't it? Truth.
It's
Boy.
common sense, but everybody ain't got common sense because everybody trying to be the one that goes viral for getting at somebody.
Oh yeah, they got to be that one.
They gotta be
Somebody.
that one, man.
Yep.
Hey man, they recorded me. Man, I went off on the motherfucker. Okay, all right.
Oh boy, I'm going through it so much with my Atlanta Hawks fans. This shit is comical. Somebody got to be the one to take down the truth.
Shit, boy, they've been trying to take me and Mike down for the last 4 years.
Oh
and
yeah.
the fact that we still around is what bothers them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why he always said, if you disdain our existence, just ignore it. Just ignore our existence.
I
But
mean,
that's
I
the
do
problem.
exactly that. I mean, I don't even try to ignore you. I just go to some other shit. Like I go to
hmm
talking about something else.
But but
I have look trying to ignore somebody is an action. Okay,
hmm
that's an action. That takes energy. It takes time. It takes effort. Me not giving a fuck is literally nothing.
exactly.
I don't give a shit. If it's not equal to paying a payment, I don't pay. That shit is out of my look. It's in one ear and out the other one.
See,
It's in sight and it's out of sight.
They're still riding the same car though. I understand your analogy, but ignoring and not giving a fuck, they still
Ignoring
riding the
still
same
it's an
car.
effort. Not giving a fuck is literally not giving a fuck. There's no effort in not like you can be a motherfucker can walk past me while I'm on a mission to go get some groceries, and you're not even thinking it because your mind is so set on go getting the groceries. So they can say whatever they want to say, but your mind is so focused on this goal, and that's a lot of time motherfuckers don't have no goal. So when somebody say something, when anybody say anything and it takes you off your rocker, it took you off your rocker because you don't have a goal in mind. My goal in mind is to be doing such and such right now. And if it's not helping me getting to that point, that's when it become effort. Because a lot of times people misconstrue not giving a fuck as far as like is you're putting emotion in. Not giving a fuck is the nothing. Okay, it's like water, my friend. Okay, you got to be able to conform to whatever your goal is, and if you don't have a goal, then you're gonna be all over the fucking place. You're gonna be all over the world. You're gonna
And,
be
mhm.
and,
over
and,
anybody
and to
say
add to
anything.
what
It's gonna
Mike
take
said,
you out,
and
huh?
to add to what you're saying, see, that's how we operate. What Mike is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the time that y'all have seen us give a fuck is hell to pay, and that's what folks can't handle about us.
Yes.
When you get us to the point to where we give a fuck, listen, the gloves come off. And a lot of people can't handle when the gloves come off. I think I covered something else on that.
Yeah,
I believe I
you
covered
did.
Yeah,
a lot on
yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. We up here, we are duty bound to deliver the content, the facts, the stats, and the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, man. Make sure y'all catch the channel, man. Truth Sports Entertainment. My fault, case that man.
No, no, no. Do you
Listen,
think, man? Like I said, we got it in the community tab. We put it in
Mm-hmm.
there every week for you.
so hey, listen, man. Don't make us give a fuck. Y'all really want
Yeah.
us not giving a fuck. Because when we not
No,
giving a
don't
fuck,
do that.
that mean
Mm-mm.
that mean we still got time to to deliver the content to y'all. Don't make us give a fuck. Once we give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. How we
Mm-hmm.
give a fuck.
Because our mind is
Now,
on our mind is on our goals,
I'm gonna
not
say that
what
again.
our
Once
minds
we
ain't
give a
there.
fuck, we not gonna give a fuck how we give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I just called, and that just made too much sense right there.
It made perfect sense.
It
I
makes
know
perfect
exactly
sense.
what
We don't give a fuck about giving a fuck. Like I said,
that.
that makes perfect sense.
Yep. My mind is on something else. When
Mike,
your mind is
You
on
need to,
obtaining something,
Mike, you need to write
nothing
that
else
shit
matters.
down. You write that shit down, put it on a shirt, Mike. Get some bread on that. That right now.
We
Yeah,
got
that
you.
that's the truth right there, man. Because disdaining things, well, I'm saying for most people know what disdain is basically. It's basically a lighter version of saying it's basically saying dislike.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly hate, but it's disliking stuff. So if you dislike the things
It's
that you
it's
cannot
a proper
have,
word. It's a proper word than dislike.
right,
It's a more proper word than dislike.
right. Like you said, disdain things that you can't have is kind of like looking down. It's basically it's like looking down or like playing light to the things that you can't have. And it goes right back to another conversation that we're gonna have later down the line about the mirror effect, because I think this is I think that's the one we really need to have.
Mm-hmm.
Because in truth, you can back me up when I say this. What we put on the screen is a reflection of what people can't do.
Yeah.
We've mastered the art of not really giving a fuck about how people respond. Oh, well, I'm gonna put this in the easy way. We've mastered the art of not caring who gets offended by what we say,
Mm-hmm.
but putting it in the proper context as to why it's being
Go take it. They
said.
got no hot sauce like your ass. See, your ass gonna add your booty hole
That's
in there.
exactly it, kid. You you're we've mastered the art of not giving a fuck what people even saying, or what's going to be said, what our statements, and we've mastered of we've mastered the art of explaining as to why and the reasons as to why we're doing so. And that's the difference. And most people, they don't give a fuck, and they gonna put it out there. But when somebody checks them on it, they don't have a reason as to why they're saying it. There again, it goes back to responding to emotion.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it goes back to last week's show. We have mastered the art of dying.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Somebody's
mastered.
gonna always have a question, and you got to be ready for that. Someone
Mm-hmm.
is going to question everything you say, everything you do, and if you
Mm-hmm.
don't have an answer for that, you're going to destroy yourself. It's not there. It's not the questions, my friend. It's the
AKA,
lack of knowledge.
AKA, right here, boys.
How you
But
even handle when you ain't got that?
Yep.
No, I had
But
one
like you said, all this shit just ties into last week episode of Mastering the Art of Dying.
Mm-hmm.
For those that missed it, the Art of Dying, like you said, it is accept the way to lose. That was that you always want to accept the way to
Get this
win, but
motherfucker.
never accept the way to lose. Like you said, if you worry about if you free your mind from dying, or AKA if you free your mind from not fitting in, like you said, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You're not gonna put yourself in a box. And basically what happens is you will you will go put your all into it. You will live up to your fullest potential if you don't put yourself in a box. And worrying about who you offend
I
is
just
going to
told your
put you in
damn
a
niece
box.
her asshole will be running off that goddamn hot sauce. Oh, let me move myself.
Well, she gonna have turbo boost farts. That's what you saying with the hot sauce.
I was supposed to have myself muted, man. My fault, y'all.
But yeah, like you said, man, it just goes back to that, man. Like I said, if you worry too much about what people how people take what you say, like you said, bro, you just gonna put yourself in a box, and what you gonna do is you're gonna be scared to do certain to do certain content because you're afraid of offending, or like you said, you'll be afraid to do certain content because you're afraid that people are not going to watch it, aka the STS. Because we know a lot of people ain't gonna really watch this because, like you said, where this channel, especially my channel, is
It's
pertained to
proud. A lot of
sports.
people not. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the Falcon space, is not a lot of people that's gonna look at this, but we do it because we actually like to do it. It ain't even
yeah,
about.
yeah, and for some reason, this STS, it offends a lot of people. Every STS episode that we've ever done, it seems like we done offended a lot more people doing this, started doing this, than us actually talking Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally, like I said, originally the STS is this type of show that you getting right now that you see the past couple weeks. But the previous maybe 3 episodes before last week, like you said, it was about dealing with some Jerry Springer, Maury Povich type shit.
God
Mm-hmm.
damn, like for real, bro.
Uncle Lou, what's going on?
Well,
Listen, man.
what's happening?
Lou, what's happening, Lou? Hey, check this out, man.
What's up?
And this to everybody out here. I want everybody to make sure they hear me on this. If you allow somebody to offend you, you essentially done let somebody beat you for your head.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Never let somebody beat you for your head, man.
Mm-hmm.
This to everybody. Don't let what the fuck I say fuck with you. And I ain't saying nothing about you personally when it comes to your health, your safety, your well-being, or your family. How the fuck can my take on I gotta use this as an example. This shit, like I said, the shit I'm going through with the Atlanta Hawks, man. I'm not gonna change my take on Trey Young. So why are you continuously letting me fuck with you on how I personally feel? It may make me feel good to feel like what I feel about Trey Young. So why would me saying something to make me feel good? Why would that fuck with you? You don't let me beat you for your head. And I ain't even trying. My fault. Go ahead.
Nah, you good, cause that's a good example for the simple fact that we know if Truth come in here, like you say, he done got into it, and like I told Truth before this, you're not really dealing with Atlanta Hawks fans, you're dealing with Trae Young fans.
Yep, he has. He told me that several times. He told me that several
so
times.
so like you said, me, Truth, and Mike done went down this Trae Young rabbit hole a lot. And like you
It's a
said,
difference.
we already know how True feel about Trey Young. Like I said, bro, it don't even bother us at the point. Like you said, the thing that we do with Truth is we gonna argue him down for, like you said, for him to get his facts. And guess what happened? And Truth, what happened since we started doing that with you dealing with them Trey Young?
Look, these two Negroes right here. Cause see, let me tell y'all something. I'm older than them, but when it comes to this game right here, the content creating game, they older than me, and I give them that respect. So when they start drilling some shit into me, like on some, you got to go find those facts. You
Mm-hmm.
got to find, as long as you got it, and there's something else they had to tell me. As long as you know you telling the truth, why you still arguing?
Mm-hmm.
Might have might have lost sleep trying to drill that shit into me.
and
Like
then,
truth,
and then
truth, why you still arguing? Truth. That's
You
why they say
already
you in your
know you
feelings because
right.
you still arguing. You
I
already
make
know
so
you're
many
right.
people mad, boy. But I tell them, I said, "No, you's a dumbass. You dead ass wrong with it." And I leave it like that, and they still be trying to. No, Mike, you gonna talk to me?
no,
I done
man, you
left the
gonna talk to
room,
me.
goddamn
Wait a second. No, you gonna talk to me. I gotta have the last word.
it. Yep, I done left the room about 2 months ago. Okay, you still in there arguing?
That motherfucker been arguing the same point for 2 months, and motherfucker, I'm on a whole nother state. Like,
And hey,
uh,
let me cover this part right here since we're on this. And for all you tough guys, I ain't gonna say fake tough guys. There might be some guys out here really tough guys. All you tough guys, your tough don't scare us. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so let's just get that part straight. For all you tough guys, your tough don't scare us. Because guess what? Y'all tough guys, we fucked up in the head.
There's a major difference.
See, when a motherfucker gonna talk in that tough shit, I always tell them this. See, you playing. That'd be the first thing that'd be the first thing when somebody try to get tough with me, I said, I'll let them know right then. You playing. Because the reason why I know you playing, you ain't gonna be able to act out what you saying. But I'm finna already be ready to act on what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna even tell you. So I try to have but listen, you ain't the last tough motherfucker. I'm not the last tough motherfucker. Everybody can lose, everybody can bleed. So ain't no reason to try to go that route. But if you know you ain't built like that, don't do it. But if you think you are built like that, don't think you the only motherfucker that's built like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep,
Don't
that's it.
you know? Don't think you the last motherfucker with a gun or whatever, or that can set some shit off or add a shit out. You ain't you just understand you ain't the last motherfucker that can do it now.
what you try to
That's
say, Truth?
all.
You try to say they one of one, they avant garde out here and shit.
Man, niggas out here dying every day. Niggas out here dying every day. And then
Trying
see
to
the
Mm-hmm.
thing
prove that
about
they
it
the
is,
toughest.
yeah, trying to prove that they the toughest. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. I told Cat Styles and Mike, look, man, I had to allow myself to be chopped off last year at a gas station because I was at a disadvantage. So I had to let the young boy talk reckless to me and everything. I had to let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got in my truck. Then I got in my truck. And see, you know what? Y'all like to lost me that day. Because when I got in my truck, I sat there and I simmered for about 40 seconds. He was still in the parking lot. They got in his car and went over to get some air at the gas pump, man. I mean at the air pump. And I had my strap, I had my equalizer on me in my hand. And I pulled up next to that man. And God told me not to do it. Because I had him.
Mm-hmm.
I had him. But sometimes you got to exercise humility out here. I get it. I understand. Just stay around. Because they'll kill you out here. If I had a wolf back there, boy, young boy, he going to kill me in that store. So I had to
Mm-hmm.
let him have it.
Yep. Been in that. I've been in that spot plenty of times. Like you just got to be smart. You got to know
But
when you're at a
the,
disadvantage.
the last part of that story was me and him wound up talking it out as men, and I initiated the
See,
conversation.
see that? See?
There you go.
I
Because
said,
the
man, let me go. I said, bro, I'm gonna go and apologize to you, man. And he said, hey, man, black folks got to start getting along. I let him, I let him have that because that was better than what he said to me the last time. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I had to tell him, I said, but I got to let you know now, and I also bitch him. He said, I already know. I already know, G. God bless you. Yeah, okay. See, when he thought the playing field had leveled off, he had changed. You see how that goes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He thought he had the ups on me. Well, he did have the ups on me. But once the level field, the playing field had kind of leveled off, we were equals. I can leave being an equal. I can't live be. I just boy that talking about that being beneath you. Oh boy. But I'd have been in that situation a couple times, man, a few times, you know. Yeah, doing security, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be in that situation a few times. Because when you do a bodyguard work and you doing what I call that low bottom of the barrel bodyguard, like local rappers and dumbass athletes, like shit I done had to deal with, you know, loudmouth ass goddamn Floyd Mayweather. Well, when I
Yeah,
tell you that
that.
motherfucker talk so, bro, that nigga talk so fucking much, bro. Like when I first met him, I really found out how short he was too. I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", every bit of three some shit, close to shit, something I get close to 350, but I'm mostly around 340 to 335. Okay. I met his every time certain places when he go out, he need an extra personal bodyguard where he had like he be wanting like three niggas on him just directly stuck to him. A couple times they came to the body tap because when I was running the security at the body tap for a minute, me and old EB, my man Eric Brown, what's happening with your EB? They come holler at us, and I be the nigga to be on them. So when I was talking to a bodyguard, we just chopping it up, you know, swap spit, talk shit for everything. And so I said, where that nigga at? That nigga said, I'm right here, nigga. And he was in between us. He was in between us. I looked down, I said, oh, there you go. He said, oh, then you got your stuff. A little bit of ass nigga talking all that shit, bro. God damn, that nigga little, bro. He little, man. Like Floyd is little, but he talks so fucking much. But yeah, when you had to do that type of bodyguard, Pac-Man, boy, I did Pac-Man Jones a couple times. My God, boy, you be ready to slap all the niggas around here. Him, I love, I love Allen Iverson to death. He got the same problem. Allen Iverson have some old flunky ass, do boy ass niggas around him. You know what I mean? But I got love for him. And I got love for a few of the people that was around. Oh shit. Oh no, I did Rocco. Oh God, a street nigga turned rapper. That's a death trap. I'm for real, a street nigga turn. Let me tell you what Rocco told me one night. And I know I'm all over the place, but I got to tell this story. Rocco told me one night we was all riding the big ass SUV. He used to love rent them motherfuckers. Me, him, his partner, uh, shit, the security, and he was at the time he had Future up under his wing. Future used to be with us a lot. That shit was crazy. We went to the old, not when we went to the second Central Station, the one that was over there by Tri Cities High School, not the one that was in East Point, and not the one that's currently on Old National. We went there. We walked in there. Me and the other two goddamn bodyguards. He take me. he take one of the bodyguards with him and leave me and the other dude kind of ass naked. So we walking around the motherfucking club all night, man. We look, bro. We finally found him about an hour later. Like, man, what the hell you been, bro? What's up? So he said that to me right then. We got in the car. So I say, little bro, how you call him little bro? He said, yeah, what up, OG? I said, hey man, you pay me to do a service, bro. I respect what you pay me, but I also like my time to be respected. I'm saying that to say this. I said, man, I can't find you in here, bro. I take issue with that. Cause what if something had to happen? Y'all know what that nigga told me? He said, no disrespect, OG, but hey, I got killers already on my team. He said, I just got y'all for the looks. I said, oh, sure enough. He said, again, no disrespect. I said, none taken. I know bodyguard for that nigga ever again in my life. That's just a
Mm-mm.
story that I want to tell.
No, no,
I know a
that's
bodyguard for him again in my life. It ain't that personal. If I see writing it right now, if I see writing right now, it's all love. But once he showed me what he was on that, oh no, bro. Oh no. I'm just, no.
nah,
Just,
man, that
just,
motherfucker that
just something. I ain't want to get all over the place, man. Just something to just add to it. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, that's good. That's good. That's a good story because, like you said, man, you try to be professional and stuff like that. He basically telling you if I'm going to start some shit, you gonna be involved in. He like,
Yeah,
nah,
he
nigga,
don't respect the craft at all.
nah,
That's
like,
a lack
nah,
of
nigga.
respect. That's
but
the
hold on.
problem.
But here's the thing, though. The, the part that really make you think, nigga, if it jump off, I'm the nigga that's, right now. Right now, I don't see your killers. If it jump off right
Uh-huh.
now, shit, hey, you ain't got no trouble to rely on me, Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna do everything I can. First of all, I'm gonna be worried about is me. I'm not gonna listen. That ain't gonna die before I do. Oh yeah, y'all heard me say it. And all security think that way. That ain't gonna die before I do. But I'm gonna try to keep him from dying. Yep, I said it. He will die before I do. But I'm gonna try to keep him from dying. See, a lot of people ain't gonna catch the second part. I'm gonna do all I can to keep him from dying. But if he on some reckless shit or some dumb shit, uh-uh. No, he gonna die first.
he said, nigga, I'm
I know exactly what that means. I know.
exactly. That mean he
Yeah,
try to do
nigga.
he try to do some wild shit.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, you in here running your mouth to some goddamn street niggas. You currently, you currently got a beef with Ti, and we at the body tap. Boy, you better be very humble in here, Playboy.
I ain't take it. Look, I ain't getting my behind whooped like that by 20 niggas.
She'll
You
get
want to run
killed.
your mouth.
Cause that's Ti country over there
I
in that
believe it. I
area.
know.
Yeah, man, you around here fuck with that man, Brown, man. Leave Tiny ugly ass alone. But why you want to deal with him? Good God Almighty.
You got
But
enough money to get
let me
any
see, let me
female you
walk that
want.
back. Let me walk that back because I ain't got nothing to get Ti all Tiny. Let me walk that back. So scratch that from the record. But at any rate, bro, fall back, get in your lane. Fall back, get in your lane.
That's the
A
that
lot
that
of people don't know how to do that.
truth. You don't realize, but you just basically just summed up the whole episode. Just fall back and stay in your lane.
In your
Fall
lane.
back, get in your lane, bro. Fall back, hey, listen, you about to make an emotional move, and I try to tell a lot of these youngins out here, life is about decisions and the decisions that you make. It could be a decision that you make today that can affect you the rest of your life. Are you willing to take that chance to make a decision that can negatively affect you the rest of your life? And that's what a lot of young folks they don't want to stand. They don't want to listen to that part right there. That's why you got a lot of folks either in the cemetery or in jail. I ain't trying to
Exactly.
preach.
Nah, you good, man. You good, man. Like you said, that's the OG in you. That's the OG in you. So you speak, we listen. But we gonna go ahead and get up on out of here, man. Like I said,
Hey man, 8 o'clock, man. We're gonna talk about old Matty Ice, man. We're gonna talk about
yeah.
old Matty Ice at 8 o'clock, man. Make sure y'all tune in. I got you. I got you locked in, 6 man. Man, Mike, I got
Okay.
you locked in.
Okay. Bet,
So
bet, bet.
so we gonna because I've seen I was in a conversation earlier today about whether he's a first ballot Hall of Famer or not. So I think that could be a good show without it going. We're going somewhere somebody gonna say something crazy. You already know whenever he's a topic. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
but I'm ready for. I'm all for it, man. Make sure y'all hit these buttons on here, man. Go on and close the show out there, big dog.
All right, all right. So yeah, y'all make sure you tune in the truth with that, man. Like I said, we got the heavy hitters coming up tomorrow. We gonna be previewing the game, this upcoming game on Sunday. Basically discussing what was it, fool's gold, or they got something, or can they finish it out strong? So till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Ooh yeah. Dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got
Who
to
in here with
get
that fuck shit about Matt
out of
Ryan?
here.
Corey, you going to hell, Corey? Hold on. It's some fuck shit. It's a fuck shit on here.
You go live. You go live. Don't worry
You
about it.
do it. Yeah, you
Okay,
wait,
okay, okay.
Yeah, you tell, like you say, you tell Quinn to tune in for that
Y'all
one.
tune in
So
at
like,
8 o'clock. We finna have some fun. We finna have some fun on here. I already know goddamn Corey be with the fuck shit. We want to know Corey old slick old cat, man. He old slick old cat. I've been watching you, Corey. True been watching you, Corey. I'm gonna let you know now. True been watching you now.
oh
You got a little
man,
slick in you.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of them that's like that, and there's a lot of them that is a few of them that's watching. They didn't say anything. Yeah, I know the slick motherfuckers. They was over here, but they ain't all in here. So.
Oh goddamn Corey. Corey be with the fuck shit. Hey, you get your ass in there at 8 o'clock, Corey. Goddamn it. You some bitch you. You some bitch you. We finna get some good arguing going on.
Oh man. All right, man. We out, y'all. Deuces.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.